A court in Mexico is issuing arrest warrants for 83 people in connection with the disappearance of dozens of students 8 years ago. Members of Mexico's military, judicial authorities, and police officers are among those implicated. This comes after Mexico's former Attorney General was arrested in relation to the mass kidnapping that has been under investigation for years now. CNN's Rafael Romo joins us now. Rafael, I mean, this has been a mystery for a very long time, and it sounds like there might be some movement in this case. What are you learning?
That's right, Jim. The report released by Mexico's Truth Commission is full of new details that give us a better idea about what happened in the hours before those 43 students from a rural teachers' college went missing in 2014. Among other damning conclusions, the report says that Mexican security forces followed the students and knew at all times where they were and what they were up to and didn't move a finger when they were attacked. But the report, Jim, doesn't answer a question that the parents of the missing have been asking for years.
¿Dónde están nuestros hijos? ¿Dónde están?
Where are our children? The question has been asked thousands of times, but the answer remains elusive. For the last 8 years, the parents of 43 missing college students have been asking the same question. They have marched around Mexico. They have met with top Mexican government officials, even with President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who welcomed them at Mexico's National Palace, the presidential mansion. At one point, they even commandeered toll plazas in a desperate effort to remind a forgetting nation that their children were still missing. It's been almost 8 years since 43 students from a rural teachers' college in the southern Mexican state of Guerrero went missing, and the whereabouts of most of them remains a mystery, except 3 who were confirmed dead after small bone fragments were identified thanks to DNA testing.
Conferencia de prensa.
A report unveiled by Mexico's Undersecretary for Human Rights, Alejandro Encinas, who led a truth commission on the case, provided more details, but no definitive answer.
Constituyó un crimen de Estado.
Encinas said the disappearance constitutes a crime of the state in which members of a criminal gang and Mexican security forces were involved and complicit. He also said that federal and state authorities at the highest level looked the other way and were negligent even when they had knowledge of what was happening. Yet no answer for the only question that matters to the parents: where are our children? Through a human rights group, the parents only said that they have decided to deeply analyze the commission's report before making their reaction public. A month after the students went missing, Emiliano Navarrete told us his son Jose Angel called him the night he disappeared to let him know the students were being shot at by police. By the time we met him again a year later, the government's version that the students were killed and their bodies burned at a landfill had been discredited by an independent group of forensic experts. When we met again, he was still clinging to the hope of finding his son alive.
Créeme que lo voy a traer.
Believe me, I will bring him back, he said. Other parents have told us over the years that they aren't even hoping for justice to be done anymore. A parent once told me, "We just want to be able to give our children a proper burial."
And Jim, there's a new bombshell in the case. What we were talking about at the beginning, late last night, a court in the state of Mexico issued arrest warrants for 83 people in connection with the disappearance of the students, including, listen to this, 20 military officers and soldiers stationed in the city where the students went missing. The list also includes more than 40 local and state police officers, as well as 14 alleged members of a local criminal gang. But really, it breaks your heart, Jim, when you think about what these parents have been going through for the last almost 8 years. Back to you.
Yeah, Rafael, I mean, this has been a case, it's just been a heartbreaking case for those families all of that time. They haven't been able to get very many answers from the Mexican government. Is there a sense in Mexico that this is finally moving in the direction of being solved?
There's a lot of movement with the new report, Jim, but one has to wonder whether this is more of a political move, because remember, the case has spanned over 2 different administrations, and so the current administration is arresting officers and officials from the previous administration, and it remains to be seen if this is real progress in the investigation, if we're closer to the truth, or only some sort of political move for the current government to look better than it actually does.
All right, Rafael Romo, thank you very much. We know you'll stay on top of it. We appreciate it very much.